I'm Janice. This is Richard, and this is Cameron. We are a 3-person family, and we started practicing zero waste 3 years ago. In that time, we have managed to reduce our family waste from 8 kilos a month to 500 grams a month.
We haven't made it quite that far, but we've very substantially reduced the amount of waste that we generate.
And we found that instead of taking out our trash every 2 days, we were taking out our trash once every 2 weeks.
本身係中馬混血嘅 Janice 同屋企人嚟港定居2年啦。一家人3年之前嘗試實踐零浪費嘅生活理念，強調日常所需都要係可回收、可延續同埋可分解。
Here, more than 90% is second-hand. We found more things through Facebook groups.
一家人啱啱搬去位於西貢嘅新屋 ，Janice 近2個月嚟流連於唔同嘅二手交易群組入面尋寶，過程唔單止嘥時間，遇到高質素嘅二手家具更加係手快有手慢冇。佢哋就試過因為揾唔到心儀嘅二手床，結果全家瞓地下瞓足6個星期。
And it would only come up once every 2 weeks. It takes much longer. IKEA, I think, you see it, you buy it, but you get it done in a day. I was checking Carousel maybe 10 times a day. If you're looking for 20 different things in your house, and then it can get quite stressful and exhausting.
揾到完好嘅心頭好唔易，所以即使二手物品有難，只要係維修到嘅，佢哋都唔介意照買，甚至自己 DIY 整返好繼續用。除咗家具，由個仔由細着過嘅環保尿布，到 Janice 同埋丈夫上班嘅衣裝，同樣90%都係佢由身邊嘅媽媽朋友或者網上搜刮返嚟嘅二手衫。另一個減廢嘅方法就係選用可回收同分解嘅產品，佢哋仲會 DIY 天然清潔劑同漿糊。
Sometimes we DIY our cleaning products, so we use vinegar and water. Sometimes DIY glue. So this is where we keep some of our food. This is Tupperware that people were going to throw out. An example of using a bag for storage is this is chickpeas.
當佢哋要去買嘢嘅時候，一家人就會拎埋大大小小咁多個樽去裝嘢啦。即使喺網上買嘢 ，Janice 事前亦會問清楚貨運包裝可唔可以走數。如果無法走數，就寧願唔買。
So this is from an independent bookstore, and I asked them if they could wrap it without plastic. So we'll see. Ah, that's great. So they use old paper, which is nice. Oh, and then they wrap the books. So it still comes with a little bit of plastic, but mostly, yeah, it's not in plastic. Let's see, I asked for it to be plastic free. Yeah, the straps. Oh, fail. It came in plastic. I did ask though.
睇嚟間中都仲係會失手喎。
This is waterproof, right? And then there's a box. And so I don't see why you need plastic inside as well.
雖然網購走數間中仍然會失敗，但 Janice 就覺得香港有唔少小店都好支持環保，事前溝通好同埋願意諒解偶爾失手嘅事情，網購走數並非不可能嘅任務。而冇辦法重用嘅物品，佢哋就會存起嚟攞去不是垃圾站回收。實行零浪費生活3年幾，一家嘅垃圾量由過往嘅1個月多過8公斤，大幅減到去大約500克。但因為新屋暫時未有家居廚餘回收箱，現時嘅垃圾量就因為廚餘而回升唔少。
I think we were 80% when we were composting. 10% goes to small things that you can't find substitutes for. Some of it is Cam's drawings. If he uses crayons, you can't recycle it because of the wax. And some of it might be
toothpaste tubes. I really enjoy cheese. It comes in plastic. A lot of the zero waste approach saves you money rather than costs money. If you're going to a zero waste store, you might pay more than what you would at Park and Shop. If you're buying second-hand furniture, that's a lot cheaper than buying it new. So I think we've probably paid for most items a quarter or a third of what you'd pay to buy them new.
What happened was we left Australia and the dream was to move to a small little island in the Caribbean to live in. But when we got there, we were really surprised, and there would be plastic trash on the beach. Sometimes there would be plastic bags, turtles with plastic who get caught in the plastic in the ocean. Australia had really bad bushfires last year, and millions of animals were killed and trees were burning. Lots of people look at a table and they see a table and it goes in my living room, but you know, the table came from a tree, and lots of people don't know it. I think it's all connected. That we thought maybe we're not that environmentally friendly. I went zero waste very, very fast, and Richard is more gradual. And so there was a little bit of conflict.
It was challenging for me having to look at all the lovely things, foods in the supermarket that I wanted to buy and say, I'll have to choose something else. It took a bit of effort and a bit of getting used to.
Because I'd be like, ah, you brought plastic home. But then what I learned from it is that you have to find the balance that works for your family. So for me, it was recognizing that for every time that maybe Richard might buy something in plastic.
Yeah, that can also be difficult, and it took a while for us to get over that, but I think we did, and I think we're making progress now. He's 4 years old. He knows we don't like plastic. He knows we want to keep the fish alive in the ocean.
And do you know where will they go if we throw them away?
If I didn't want them, they would go to the ocean. That's what I told.
Do you want your toys to go to the ocean?
No. It's just I don't have to eat them.
I think part of it is explaining everything to him. I don't know how much he understands, but maybe also by cultivating his love for nature and love for the planet. Hopefully he'll be able to connect the dots later on.
When we were inspecting schools, we asked about their environmental policies, their attitude towards waste and sustainability.
I like that Cameron's school, they had an answer. We have a garden. We also take the kids outside and we show them how to take care of plants. We also teach kids the principle of limited resources. You have to share them, you have to use them wisely. And when we went into the classroom, we didn't see much plastic.
That's why we decided to send Cameron there.
Come on. Look. Come on, Alvin. It is doing the best you can to reduce your waste.
Just a continuous improvement on living a more sustainable life for the benefit of the planet we'll be handing down to Cameron.
報真相講人話，9點半蘋果新聞報導強勢登場。